This conference will now be recorded.
All right. So far, whatever we did new company code, GL, AP, AR, cash, bank, reports, and then tables. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, next, what we'll do is now we should start working on automatic payment program and bank reconciliation plus search strings. These three we need to target now. Now, before we move forward, I want in each of the server, P1 server, P2 server, P3 server, I want one new company code with all these configurations. With these configurations, I want one company code in every server. If anybody is practicing, you can create one additional company code which I will be using from tomorrow onward. Okay.
Okay.
With these points, I will be taking one of your company codes because if I also start configuring, it takes a lot of time. So instead, I will pick one of the readily available company code. Straight away, I will open these scenarios so that we can practically execute. Now, before that, on all these 3 points, everybody is at least having a basic understanding. APP, BRS, search string,
Yes, sir.
right? So first what you do is vendor master here, bank master here. For this also same bank master. Am I right?
Yes.
For you to do APP, vendor is required, and for this, bank is required. Now you put first one vendor, one invoice. Is this clear? Create one vendor, create one invoice, perform automatic payment program. Don't do any F-53. Straight away, your vendor payment must be executed through automatic payment program in your new company code. Understood everybody what is to be done?
Yes, sir.
First one. Once this is done, second one, you put one vendor, two invoices, one payment document. Third one, repeat the same, two payment document. Second, third case clear.
Yes, sir.
First, what you do, you have to execute one by one. Don't do everything at a time. Don't do everything at a time. If you are facing any problem anywhere, straight away go reverse that invoice. For example, you are trying to execute this scenario. Somewhere you are stuck, you are unable to complete the payment. You know what is to be done from the APP, right? Everybody is aware how to delete proposal, how to delete parameter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, because of any reason you are stuck, you are unable to move forward, don't think too much about it, just leave it. Delete the proposal, delete the parameter, go to the invoice, reverse the invoice. Clear everyone? So that your vendor account will be clear again. No more open item. Post fresh invoice again. Again, don't post again F-43 FB60. Everybody is aware how to bring the invoice with post with reference FBR2.
Sir.
With post with reference, bring another invoice, update whatever details you want, execute this scenario. First three, no doubt, right, for anyone?
Yes, sir.
Next one, fourth one, you take two vendors, one invoice each, two payment docs. Is the fourth one clear? Bring two vendor accounts.
Yes.
In each vendor, put only one open invoice. Strictly, if you go to vendor line item report, there should be only one open invoice. It should not show 4 5 at a time and then you're executing. Don't do it. Only after completing one scenario, go to the next one. If you are stuck anywhere, reverse the invoice. For example, if you are looking at the first one, for me to run this automatic payment program in my vendor account, how many open invoices to be appeared?
Only one.
One.
Only one.
Only
If there
one.
are more than one, that vendor is not eligible and your test case is not correct. Similarly, in the second case,
One vendor, two invoices, different
if you run the
invoices.
FBL1N, you should get two open invoices. And don't do, okay, I have three, right? At a time, I will put all my invoices. I will execute one by one. You cannot do it because the system will pick up every outstanding invoice in your automatic proposal. Am I right?
Yes.
Which will create unnecessary confusion. Don't get into this confusion. When you have the clarity, let that clarity become more clear. And don't get into any unnecessary confusions because of irrelevant practice.
So we don't have to give supplier code, right?
You have
That
to give.
code
Everything is as usual, but in the vendor account, don't post unnecessary invoices in advance.
okay.
Meaning, for you to run this scenario in the vendor account, all you require is, if you put FBL1N, you should get two open items. That's it.
Got it.
Okay, only after completing the second scenario, come to third scenario. For third scenario, you again need two invoices. Again, you bring two more invoices with post with reference FBR2. Clear, right? But don't count, okay, overall I need 10 invoices, FBR2, enter, I'll bring 10 invoices at a time, then I will do the practice. It will not work. Though you can execute a scenario, but you will not understand. Fourth one, you keep two vendor. Each vendor you bring only one invoice, and when you run the automatic payment program, at a time you're expecting two payment document. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Fifth one also same thing. You bring three vendors, two invoices each. Three vendors, two invoices means how many payment documents are possible? One
Six.
case,
One.
one way, three payment documents are possible. Am I right? One
Yes.
vendor, one payment.
Yes, sir.
Other way, you bring the same scenario one more time. Three vendor, two invoices. And then you make
Six.
six payment
Six
documents.
documents.
For all this, all you need to do, there is a control, right? For every vendor, whether you want separate payment document per vendor or separate payment document per document. Yes or no? In FBZP.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understand where is that control, and then when you are doing it, understand what is happening, because you will be executing two payment runs. In each payment run, with that tick box, without that tick box, whatever is happening, just make a note. Tomorrow when somebody is asking, it will be easy for you to explain. Instead of telling the standard scenarios, bring these scenarios. And next one,
So you can post only through F-43 only, right? Three vendors, two vendors.
not F-43, post with reference. Only one entry you post manually, first one. After that, everywhere it is post with reference only, FBR2.
Sir, previous
Don't
That's
use
okay, sir.
F-43 again and again.
Okay, that's fine, sir. FBR2. Then second one, FB60, we cannot post, right?
No, you should
Whoever.
not post.
Yes,
When you
that's what.
put post with reference, you can change the vendor number. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Change the vendor number. Next one.
Payment documents, sir, 1 second, sir. Sir, payment documents for different profit centers, how we are going to split it?
That you'll understand. I'll write those all.
Okay, sir. Okay, thanks.
Straightforward scenarios I will write here for you to execute. Certain scenarios we will execute it together. That is where I told one company code in each server I want. Certain scenarios we will collectively do from tomorrow onward. Okay. Once all these are executed by you, the remaining scenarios we will execute collectively in the system. Wherein I don't do configuration, I will only execute a scenario. Collectively, we will understand the scenario requirement, and then we will try to post different things. We will see how system is behaving, why it is behaving, what is to be done, where are the controls. We will practically understand. Got it? Straightforward scenarios which you can do it on your side. I am writing now. A little tricky ones, a little complicated ones where you need further understanding, explanation, those we will execute collectively. Sixth one, you need to use this functionality. If I go to the server, F110, free selection, exclude values, functionality, include functionality. Here what you need to do, for example, you create one automatic payment program, and in any of the vendor create 2 invoices. How many?
2 invoice.
Create 2 invoices or 3 invoices. And one case what you do, you put exclude value. Here if you open the drop down, you will get different options: document number, document type, assignment and all. Or if you click on others, others means from the document what fields you want, from the vendor master what field you want, from the customer master what you field want. Meaning you can either exclude a particular field from the document, supplier or customer. If I select a document, you get a big list.
Yes.
Right? You can include, exclude on any logic, your choice. For example, you want to go based on document number. Post 3-4 documents and you tell the system, please don't include this particular document. If you don't want to include, you need to use exclude functionality or include functionality.
Exclude.
Exclude functionality. Select exclude whatever you don't want to include. For example, document number. Select a document number and here you need to pass the document number. You also need to understand if there are 3-4 document number, how do you segregate it? Are we supposed to put comma, space and dot? How system is going to understand? Getting my point?
Yes.
For example, I need to put 2 document numbers here. How system will understand 2 document number? There should be a separator, right? Comma or something
Comma.
else? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So how do you segregate? How system is detecting this segregation? You need to practically test and then make a note somewhere, so that when I ask tomorrow, you have to tell me. Clear, right? So one case you can include, exclude scenario with a document number. Another case you can do it with payment terms. You can also do it with a document type, fiscal year. Got my point? Or you can also include, exclude vendor master. You have so many options here. If you go to document number, there are so many. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Your choice. How you want to include, how you want to exclude, your choice. So you don't need to ask me for any specific scenario here. If you look at the field list here, pick any one field, accordingly test it. Is this clear? Sixth, seventh point.
Yes, Ajay.
Yeah.
Include and exclude.
Yes, sir. Ajay, is separator only one or multiple will be there?
That you have to do it.
Okay.
If you are giving, for example, 3 document type means a separator is -1. 3 minus 1, 2. You'll have to separate it 2 times, right?
Yes.
Like if I put A, B, C. If I have to write collectively A, comma, B, comma, C. Only 2 separators, 2
Yes.
times.
Yes.
If I get D, then I'll have to put C, comma, D. Whether system will accept a comma or continuation or pipe. This is pipe. You got this icon, right? This is called as pipe.
Yes.
This you'll have to understand, because in your interview people will ask, how do you maintain multiple values in the free selection? How do you segregate the record with comma, dot, pipe, and then they want you to tell. So far these 7 cases are clear.
Clear. Yes.
Now 8th one, you bring one vendor, one invoice, one invoice, and one credit memo, one payment. It should be net amount.
Yes.
Just an example, if invoice is 100, credit memo is 20, what will be the payment amount?
80.
80.
It should be 80. Am I correct? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same thing you will do it. 9th one, one vendor, 3 invoices, 100, 200, 300, one credit memo for 20, one credit memo for 20, and one payment for invoice 100. It should be gross amount or net amount.
It's gross amount.
Now assuming a credit memo is related to this 200 invoice. Assuming credit memo is related to invoice number 200. Now you want system to adjust this 20 rupee credit memo for some other invoice or only for this particular invoice?
Particular invoice.
Particular.
Only for this particular invoice, and you execute automatic payment program when you have 3 open invoices in the vendor account and you want a system to pay only one invoice. Which functionality are you supposed to use here? Include, exclude, or you need to put payment blocking? You can either do the blocking, you can also do the include exclude scenario. How you do it, it's up to you, but requirement is clear.
What is one payment for gross amount?
Gross amount means it should be 100 rupee only. There is no deduction in the invoice. This credit memo 20 is not related to invoice number 100, right?
Yes.
I highlighted it 20 to 100, meaning this 20 to be adjusted only when you pay invoice with 200 rupee. Now your payment is for 200 invoice or for 100 invoice?
100.
100 invoice. 100 invoice contains any credit memo?
No.
No. Then are we supposed to deduct 20 from this 100 or not supposed to deduct?
Not supported to.
We are not supposed to deduct this 20 rupees from the 100 invoice. That is where I'm telling gross amount. Gross amount means without any deduction. Right. Next one, if I take the 10th one, default payment method in invoice document. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Observe how system is bringing payment method by default when you are booking any invoice or any vendor transaction. When you perform, how default payment method is coming. And wherever you are finding it difficult, wherever you feel that you are not able to understand, somewhere there is a tricky, please make a note. As I said, very shortly, maybe in a couple of days, we will have one exclusive session only to note down the questions. I will not answer anything on that session. I will only list out all the questions from everyone. So whether it takes 2 hours or 3 hours, I will sit. I'll write down every question of everybody's raising their hand, but I want the question to be asked based on your practice. No random questions. Am I clear?
Yes, Ajay. Yeah.
For your question, if I am not confident, I might put cross question to your question. Be prepared and then ask me the doubts. For my cross questions, you will be able to answer me only if you practice. Without practicing, if you put me this is doubt, that is doubt, this is question, my cross question you will not be able to answer. So please make sure you practice. Any doubt, even if it is very basic, silly doubt, it is okay. I will answer it. But I want you to practice and then give me the question. So that all these questions we will consolidate one session. I will take, based on these questions, I will take some examples. I will execute practically in SAP. So that all these questions collectively understood, because many people may be having the similar question. If I go question by question, it is a never ending story. So we will be smart and then we will ensure less time, we will try to understand more points. Next, point number 11, payment methods and due date calculation for APP. You need to understand payment method. You also need to understand how due date is calculated for automatic payment program. Reason, while executing APP, are we updating something here? Parameter, this option, next posting date, next payment.
Yes.
According to this, system is going to consider the due date of the invoice or not.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Sir.
These points also you need to understand. Create one case and then see whether you're in a position to execute these scenarios or not. If not, it is okay. Make a note. You are not clear here. When you get this Excel sheet, against every point, you can put a comment that here I am confused. Here I don't have clarity. Whatever the confusion you're getting, it is okay. Next, point number 12.
Sir, 10 and 11 point, can
you need to understand how payment method comes by default when you're booking the invoice. Like if you go to any invoice document, the moment you put vendor number, payment method to be updated by default. Without you are giving the
No,
payment
sir, that
method, it
one we
should
will
appear.
give manual. We
How
used
you
to
will
give
do it?
manually.
You practice it. It has to come automatic. That is my requirement. How it will come? You have to do it. Which we already did in the regular sessions, but you have to revise it one more time.
then we should need to update in vendor master.
Next one, you have to do partial payment for invoices. Is this point number 12 clear? Create
Yes,
one
sir.
invoice and book a partial payment through automatic payment program. You need to understand how partial payments are processed through automatic payment program. Next one, process down payment in APP. Is point number 13 clear?
Yes, sir.
Create advance payment through APP. So for this, what is the process? What is to be done? Make a note. If you are not confused, write down. I do not know how partial payment is made. No problem. We will understand. I do not know how down payment is processed through APP. No problem. Write down that you are not clear here. This becomes your doubt, question, confusion. Am I right? Then in our question and answer session, you can raise this point that I am not clear with this scenario. I will make a note. Accordingly, the company codes that I'm asking you to create one additional, I will open one of the company codes. The cases wherever most of you are confused, wherever possible, I will create a scenario, explain practically. Wherever it is straightforward with an example, I will write in the Excel sheet, with which maximum doubts, questions of many of you are automatically clarified. Next one, point number 14, you test minimum amount for payment. Usually we have something called a minimum amount, right?
Yes, sir.
For example, you set up minimum amount as 100 rupee. You try to book one vendor invoice for only 90 rupees. Then you verify whether this minimum amount is verified per vendor line item or overall vendor outstanding. Got my point?
Sir.
Come again, please.
In the automatic payment program setup, you have somewhere some setting called minimum amount for outgoing payment.
Yes, sir.
Here you'll have to
Okay.
put any amount. Whatever amount you put, it is okay. Let's say assume that you are putting minimum amount should be 100 rupees for system to process automatic payment program. Now you create one vendor, post invoice for less than 100 rupee, for example 90 rupees. Or before that, what you do, first invoice you post greater than your minimum amount. Post maybe 200 rupee, 500 rupee, 1000 rupee above your minimum amount. Ensure without any problem payment is executed. Now it is working fine. Same vendor, create one more invoice, this time less than your minimum amount, probably 80 rupee, 90 rupee, 10 rupee, 20 rupee, whatever. Depending on your config amount, you execute automatic payment program. You need to ensure it is not getting executed. Payment failed for the vendor because of the minimum amount. Am I clear?
Yes.
Right. And then next one, you bring payment with discount. Everybody is aware how discount is coming based on payment terms,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Discount is coming based on the payment term. Create a payment term with a discount or use any existing payment term with a discount. Look at the payment term, understand the dates, and look at your document, understand the date. According to the date, identify by this date I will be eligible to get a discount. After this date, I am not eligible to get the discount. And then execute the payment and then see whether discount is coming automatically through APP or not. Next one, payment with the tax. You get some payment document with the tax, yes or no?
Yes.
We will get certain payment document with the tax. During the payment, which tax will come? Direct tax or indirect tax?
Indirect tax.
Indirect tax.
Indirect tax.
During the payment, will it be direct tax or indirect tax?
Indirect.
Indirect tax.
Indirect.
Direct tax.
Indirect or direct?
Indirect.
Indirect
tax.
Sale purchase tax will come or withholding tax will come at the time of payment? Withholding tax will come. Withholding tax is direct or indirect tax?
Indirect.
tax.
Withholding tax is direct tax, not indirect. So you need to perform withholding tax configuration or pick up your company code where you already configured withholding tax. In that company code, create a vendor. Make sure when you execute the automatic payment program, along with the TDS, payment is executed. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one, you work on, take maybe multiple vendors, multiple invoices, few exceptions, and few payments. Run the payment. Is this clear? Create multiple vendor. Create maybe 2 vendor, 3 vendor, your choice. Multiple, I mean to say minimum 2. And ensure you create multiple invoices, minimum 2 or 3 invoices. And ensure when you are performing the proposal, you should get certain document green light, certain document red light. Exception, payment list. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you run the proposal, you should see certain line item with green light, certain line item with red light, and then you proceed with the payment. See what is happening. See what is happening. After completing the payment, what
This
is going
exception
to be
should
the
be sent
impact?
to purchaser.
No, you just execute the scenario. Any question on this will be taken only after executing the scenario, not now. Okay, you run the payment for this and then look at the output, what is happening. Usually what will happen if you are creating the payment run proposal, if your payment is not executed, for this vendor, further payments are not possible
Yes.
until the payment run is completed. Yes, or no? Vendor is blocked.
Yes, sir. Proposal block.
Now, after completing the payment, look at. Now, this payment run contains certain invoices which are paid, certain invoices which are unpaid. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if you try to execute or if you try to create another payment run, are these remaining invoices from this payment run getting picked up in the new payment run or not? You observe. Okay. Now, Durgo, you'll have to sit, put your effort. Next, if I put 18, enough or you want more?
Enough, Ajay. We can.
I think let's put the remaining things, we will do it collectively.
Yes.
So these on the automatic payment program. Next one, when it comes to bank statement, because you can parallelly practice bank statement BRS also, because here you are going to create payment document for everything.
Yes.
So whenever a payment is created, you have a case to be executed for BRS. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The moment payment is created, you have a test case ready for BRS. So parallelly you practice payment and parallelly you practice BRS. Now focus only on, let's say, 3 statements in MBS, meaning
Manual BRS.
3 statements you process in manual bank statement, remaining all in EBS. Clear?
Yes, sir.
3 times you practice manual bank statement initially first, and then forget about manual bank statement. Strictly you are mentally prepared with EBS, because in the interview majority nobody will ask about MBS. Even if somebody is asking, because you're practicing 3 times, you can easily answer. But your primary focus is on electronic bank statement. Which format?
MT90 format.
MT940 format. Okay. And you have so many cases to be executed for EBS now.
Yes.
How you clear, it's up to you. you simply clear based on the assignment only. Here you don't bring any concept called check number and all. You don't bring at this moment. You just execute the scenario. Bringing the check number and all is a very simple configuration. No major task there, that I will show practically. This you do it, and once this is done, you come to search string. Search string you do it for separate GL account. This we already did, right?
Yes.
Separate GL account you do it. You can also do it for cost center. You can also do it for profit center, but your primary focus should be this. Should be what? This you focus.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Here, this one and this one should be your primary focus. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Such thing is not explained, sir, till now, I think.
Yes,
This in whatever this group it is not there. That I'll cover very soon, maybe in couple of days. And where in whatever the batch I explained, you refer to it, or in your recordings, either in your interview session or in your previous batch recording, you will find if search string, you will get the recordings. Okay, till we discuss in the regular group, you can refer that recording. Am I clear?
Okay.
Clear, right? And these three you do it. And here you have to be very, very careful, because people will particularly ask different questions in these cases. They try to ask different questions and they want you to answer in such a way that you have practically worked on the system. And so tomorrow if somebody is asking, tell me some tickets from automatic payment program, or any specific issue that you handled, or anywhere you felt it is very tricky, difficult, when you execute this, you will get so many points. You will find more than half are difficult only, right?
Yes.
If as a consultant you're only finding it difficult, user also for sure they will also feel difficult. They would definitely raise a ticket.
Yes.
Then you will get to know, okay, what to talk if somebody is asking you in the interview, tell me about some ticket or any other thing. All right, this point we'll have to do once these are done. These three are related to APP, manual bank statement, electronic bank statement, and search string, in which you are also covering the tax, discount, down payment, partial payment, and all. Next, you need to understand table data for APP and then BRS. Clear?
Clear, sir.
APP and then BRS. Both. Don't do configurations. Strictly no configurations. You're not supposed to configure the system, but you have to prepare for this. You'll have to write down this. Without doing any configuration in any of your company code, you need to prepare this. If you're configuring again, there is no point of this activity. Getting my point, right? You should not configure, but you should revise everything. You should recollect everything without configuring the system. If you're configuring, you will get everything. Then that is not called as a revision. That is called as your practice. You're not practicing, you're revising. Once
In
these
new
points are
company, we
done.
have to configure all these, right, Ajay?
Which one?
In new company
No,
code,
here, for you to do it, for this, you should not configure to revise it. For your test case execution, no need of new company code. You can straight away do these cases in the existing company codes that you already have.
oh, okay, got it,
Right? Everybody is already having. If you wanted to configure a new company code, it takes a lot of time, right?
correct.
And wherein you already have a company code, now you're not focusing on the config, you're focusing on the scenarios where
Okay.
company code is already there. If some scenario is not working, you will open that particular company code configuration. You will open whether every setting is properly there or not. You will be making modifications to the existing company code config or not.
Right, Ajay. So in new company, we don't have to do anything.
No,
These
not required.
scenarios we have to practice in
Existing.
existing company code. Okay, fine, Ajay.
Correct. Even if you want to do it a new company code, it is okay. But if existing takes 2 hours, new company code takes 6 hours.
Right, Ajay.
Okay. So instead of new company code, pick existing company code. And a new company code, you will be using it for different purpose that I will tell as we move forward. So that you will have a fresh company code to execute different scenarios which are undisturbed. Now, how long it will take for you to do these things? 2 hours are sufficient? Not sufficient.
At
Not
least 2 hours.
sufficient, sir. More than
Not
2 hours.
sufficient.
2 hours are not sufficient, right? You'll have to sit approximately 3 to 4 hours. You'll have to sit, right?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
For sure, 3 to 4 hours you would sit. You have to sit, but don't think about the result. Put your effort and then leave it. Try to create a scenario wherever you are getting stuck. You will at least get to know, here I'm getting stuck. I'm not able to understand here. Make a note. Because your practice, your understanding, you will get to know where you are finding it difficult. Make a note when I collect the questions. Let me know wherever you are finding it difficult. Based on all the question consolidation, easy for me to know where most of the people are getting confused. Accordingly, I will explain in a different way. Maybe certain things I will practically show it in SAP one more time. Certain things I will write simple example for everybody to connect easily. And after that, you can easily work on the same topic without any difficulty. Once these are done, next point, there's something called nothing to be done on the system here, FIMM integration and FIST integration. These two everybody is aware?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Whether you did it in the system or not did it in the system, it is immaterial. PO, GRN, invoice. Here, SO, delivery, PGI, billing. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Are these 3 points from FIMM, 4 points from FIST clear or not clear?
Clear, sir.
Everybody is aware, right? Including accounting entry.
Sir.
Let me highlight green, meaning accounting entries.
Yes.
This is where accounting entry is coming from. And this is coming from OBYC. This is coming from
VKOA.
VKOA.
clear. Clear, right?
Clear, sir.
Whatever is there in green, these accounting entries are getting posted from OBYC setting. Whatever is there in orange, this accounting entry is getting updated from VKOA. Now, point number 1, write down these accounting entries wherever possible. If you can write along with the scenario, you can put it. FIMM, you can write purchase order rate 100 rupees. Okay, material master rate 100 rupee. There is no price difference. If there is any difference, accounting entry will come with price difference. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If price difference is there, what accounting entry will be coming? Just write those points according to your understanding. Whatever you understand, you refer any source, it is okay. But all I want you to do is you have to write the accounting entry. I am not going to write the accounting entries. If I write the accounting entries, all you do is you read it. But I don't want you to read it. I want you to write it. Write the accounting entries according to you, whatever you feel is a possible scenario. Write down along with the debit credit from where each debit is coming, from where credit is coming, maybe OBYC BSX, OBYC WRX, or OBYC PRD, whatever you write down. After that, inside this you have certain keywords, right? Valuation class, valuation modifier, general modifier, yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Valuation grouping code, account modifier. One liner about every point you write down, wherever possible, one example. Okay. Wherever possible, one example you make a note, and then once that is done, you need to do table connection for MM to FI and SD to FI. In short, if you take a purchase order is posted to GRN, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now GRN will trigger
Invoice.
accounting document. Yes or no? And then you will have invoice. This invoice will also trigger accounting document. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now you need the points in such a way that PO, table, GRN, table, okay, GRN document or table mapping for GRN accounting document from PO or material document. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
If you get the purchase order number or if you get material document number, either from the purchase order number or from the material document number, how do you identify if there is any accounting document posted for GRN or not? If yes, what accounting document? How do you get that information? From the table. Tomorrow you may be working on different reports, customization. Yes or no? In that situation, you will have to give these logics to the ABAP consultant. Consultant will only give the requirement related to if this is my purchase order document, this is my GRN document. He will give the table mapping. From this table mapping, how do you connect your accounting? It is the responsibility of FICO consultant, not consultant. You need to work on it. Okay, simple fundamentals you can tell. Not for your interview preparation, these are for your practical project preparation. In your project, you may have to work on it in different places. Next one, you will have invoice table for this. Similarly, table mapping for invoice accounting document from PO, material document or invoice document. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Understood, right, everyone?
Yes.
Next one, SO. Sales order will have what? Delivery. Delivery contains any accounting document?
No.
No. After that you get PGI. PGI, any accounting document?
Yes. Yes.
You get accounting document for PGI, and after PGI you will get billing. Billing also contains accounting document.
Yes.
Now you need to connect this. SO table, delivery table, PGI table, table mapping for PGI accounting document from sales order or PGI document. If you know the sales order or if you know the PGI document, how do you get the accounting entry table? How do you pull the accounting data for it? After this, billing. Table for billing. Similarly, mapping for billing accounting document from either sales order or PGI document or billing document. I have simply listed this. Is this so simple?
Yes, sir.
Just like that, I wrote in 2 minutes. But is it so simple for you to write down the logic, go to table, understand from here I need to go. If I know this information, this table I need to refer, pass this information, get this information, go to the other table and all. You'll have to apply different logics or not.
Yes.
Right? This also you need to understand. Mandatory. No excuses. These are also mandatory for you to be very practical in your project. Understand how things are happening, especially in the different logistics related content. These are all mandatory. One time effort. These are all very simple. In fact, by looking they look a little tricky, complicated, but they are very simple. And you will get to know so many points. With these points, when you talk to anybody, especially in the interview, you will feel the difference. I don't need to tell, you will practically feel the difference. Your confidence level will be something different. This will take approximately 1 hour for you to work on it. One time effort, and then you will never forget it. It's a one-time effort, you will never forget. And when you are working in any project for any kind of a thing, you don't need to depend on anybody. You will straight away go to table, pass the data. You can easily connect how everything is happening in the FIMM or FISD. Okay, once these are done, next what I want you to do is basic fundamentals of product costing, basic fundamentals of COPA. No config, nothing. Whatever you know about it, only that's it. Whether it is correct, it is incorrect, immaterial. But tomorrow, I don't want you to tell I don't know product costing. I don't want you to tell I don't know COPA. Talk something, tell something. For that, identify some information. Getting my point?
Yes.
This happens before sales. This happens after sales. Am I correct?
Yes.
Before sale, only you will calculate the product cost, right?
Sir.
Sir.
After sales, you will calculate profitability, COPA.
Yes.
Right? Then you will have something called basic, simple terminology you take. You don't need to go too technical into controlling, not required. Because you are not attending CO interviews, you are attending FICO interviews. Basic fundamental understanding about these two is more than enough. If those points are able to talk properly, nobody will raise any queries. If you talk about product costing, this is your RM cost plus conversion cost. Am I right?
Yes.
RM means raw material cost plus any conversion cost that you are doing. Conversion cost for converting raw material into what?
Finished product.
Finished product. And whatever the cost that you are incurring in this process, those points if you put, it is enough. You take any example, it is okay. And here you will get certain key terminologies, right? Like
Yes.
you'll get to know BOM, what else?
Routing, work center,
Routing, standard cost,
standard cost,
estimation, work center,
word calculation,
costing sheet. Next,
Activity.
costing variant,
landing cost actual,
overhead key, overhead group, variances, WIP, result analysis, cost elements, cost centers. All these terminologies, somewhere or the other, we heard or not?
yes sir, cost compound structure,
Cost component structure.
landing
Correct.
cost,
Next,
landing cost,
yeah. Next one was what?
landing cost,
Planned cost, and you will also get
value cost,
actual cost, target cost.
target cost,
Like this, you can easily write certain key points or not.
yes sir,
Alright, these points at least keep in your mind enough. And even if you Google, you get the definitions of it. Even though you are not able to connect every dot, but at least what is what, you'll be in a position to easily figure out those basic fundamentals enough. Okay. Similarly, when you talk about COPA, you will get to know costing based COPA, account based COPA. What else you get? Costing based COPA, account based COPA, margin analysis. Next, value field,
characteristics,
Characteristics.
characteristics,
Mapping.
planning,
Condition record.
next, meaning at least though you are not getting into in depth of it, at least when you're writing the keywords here, you are getting stuck somewhere. You'll be able to find out bits and pieces, yes or no. Later on we will connect it. I'll make you understand how to connect these dots, but at least to find out the basic fundamental points. You will get something called K24.
yes,
Operating concern,
T30.
KE30. Certain key reports or key fundamental points you need to understand. Something related to something called report painter. Meaning these points are giving you a question mark in such a way that find out what is this, yes or no. You cannot ignore it, right? When you look at it, when you know you have to prepare for the interview.
yes,
right? For sure, if you look at it, keeping your interview and preparing, revising everything, for sure you'll not leave it. You'll at least try to understand what is BOM, what is routing, what is costing sheet, overhead and all. Something related to this, I think one cycle we already executed, right? Without actual costing.
Yes.
Right? If you can just recollect at base level, at very high level, it is okay. You don't need to create any example scenario, not required. You are able to talk these keywords, it is enough. Because in any of your FICO interview, nobody wants you to talk about in detailed controlling. Nobody will do it. They will only check if you can manage, if you can work on the controlling also or not. And if you can tell them that I know all these points from the controlling, product costing, COPA, more than enough. And you're not leaving any negative point for them to reject. They feel, yes, this candidate is completely aware of maximum points in a FICO project. They are more than happy to pick you. And when you put effort in such a way that you can talk, you can explain confidently. And for you to figure it out, for sure it takes a little more time, right? Not 1-2 hours. You'll have to spend maybe 3-4 days. Bits and pieces you spend your time, not at a time. Maybe you find out 4 or 5 points on product costing, leave it. Next day you pick some more point. Next day you pick some more point, but don't do it at one go. It is not possible and it is not understandable also. Clear so far? And one more point I want you to do is park and post accounting documents. Everybody is aware of this, right?
Yes, sir.
Park and post accounting document, point number 1. Point number 2, table for parked document, table for posted document, T codes used for this process. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow somebody might ask. If somebody is asking which table is stored when you park a document, you cannot tell BSEC, BKPF, right?
Yes.
There are different tables for it that you need to understand. 1 minute effort. It will not even take more than a minute for you to understand. Not even a 1% change from your understanding, just less than 1% effort. If you put, you are 100% confident on this. You don't need to do anything. Just understand. Even if you Google it, you'll get the data. Next one, tax related tables. Sales, purchase tax tables, withholding tax tables. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to post any entries, not required. Identify the table, that's it. Remember the table. Tomorrow somebody is asking whether you worked on taxation, you tell yes. Can you tell me the config? You will talk all the configurations, and immediately they might put which table is used for tax or where the tax data will be recorded, stored. Now they're expecting you to tell the tax table. If it is a sales and purchase tax, in short, indirect tax, what tables are updated? If it is withholding tax or TDS, direct taxation, what tables are getting updated? Having said full tax configuration, complete information about a taxation, can we say I don't know the table?
No, sir.
You cannot say. Simple tables, easily you will understand, because now everybody is getting familiar to tables or not.
Yes.
Slowly, right? Maximum information is already known to you. Just 5-10% variation will be there. For any accounting document, if I wanted to see accounting document contains two segments. One is header, the other one is
Line item.
line item, right? Which table will record accounting document line item?
Basic table.
DKPF is the header and line item DSEG.
No, my question is line item table. I want only one table, not two
Basic.
tables.
Basic table.
BSEG table, right? BSEG will store the line item. Line item means debit, credit.
Yes.
Now you're talking about a
Yes.
tax table. Tax data will go to header or tax data will go to line item?
Line item.
Line item.
Tax data will go to line item. Now, if I take any one company code, for example, AP90, if I try to figure out a tax data, now I'll go to tax code. I want a tax code not is equal to blank. If I put a tax code not is equal to blank, I will get the documents where there is a tax code. Am I right?
Yes.
16 records. Now these are all the tables where there is a tax line item.
It means all the
Now,
GLs that existed for the chart of accounts will come with the tax code, right?
right. Now here I got the line items where tax is updated. But here it is not only giving me the tax line item, it is also giving me the other line item, in short, full document.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Now, if I want to look at this document, I don't know what is the document. Let me display the document. As I said, all the data is already with you. Which tax is there?
Purchase tax.
In purchase tax.
What is the tax amount?
3636.36.
3636.36. In short, 3,600 rupees the tax. Agree?
Yes.
Now I just wanted to see 3,600, but am I able to see only 3,600?
No.
No, right? Not just 3,600. Okay. Meaning BSEC will contain the tax information, but not tax exclusively, right?
Yes.
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 Now I'll go to same BSE. I'll put a star F4 table. Anything you find related to tax?
BSET. BSET.
BSCT. T for tax, right?
Yes.
Easy. Put company code AP90. If I pass that document number, execute. Am I getting only one line item? 3636 tax amount.
Yes.
Sir.
What is the tax base amount?
36,363.
On this 10% tax, 3636.36. This is the transaction A9P, and if I wanted to find this A9P, go to SC16N table where tax account determination is getting recorded. Most of us got this error when you are working on the taxation for the first time, right? T030 what?
R. T03R.
T030R. R. Right? Put T030R. What is this transaction?
A9P.
A9P. You put A9, sorry, A9P here. Enter, execute. Okay, this is used in this many chart of account.
Sir.
Correct. Now, am I able to get GL account here?
No, sir.
No, right? Now, but I can easily find out this is used in my company code is AP90 and my chart of account is AP90. Now A9P. Tomorrow somebody will ask in which table tax account determination is stored, or from which table we can identify tax GL determination. Is T030R giving the GL account?
No.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now tax posted to which account? This account, right? Now from the table you need to pick this GL account 18100001. T030 is not giving. I will remove this T030, enter AP90 my chart of account, transaction A9P. Am I getting?
No.
No, sir.
No. Is my requirement clear?
Yes, sir.
Is my requirement clear for you?
Yes, sir.
I want the table from where I can determine this GL account is updated. This is what you did. If I show you from OB40, what was that? A9P, right?
A9P.
A9P. AP90. There is a GL account.
Yes.
Come here, question mark. This, which table?
T030.
T030. Okay. A9P. T030. I'll put A9P. If I try to execute, we are not getting this here. Meaning with the T030, let's see if there are any other tables. Enter. Now it may be sitting in one of the other tables.
Yes.
Anything you can figure it out?
T030.
T030.
Tax accounts determination.
T030K. Okay. AP90. Execute. Now A9P is under process. Now the field names are getting changed or not?
Yes, changed.
Now can I get the tax GL account?
Yes.
If you look at B set table, you got to know this GL account is coming from this transaction. Now you should be in a position to interlink everything. How system is behaving, how the data is getting connected. If you are able to understand all this, it takes a little time, but you are giving your effort from now onward. Slowly you will feel that yes, I think this is where I am lacking, or this is where I need to understand more. And to understand these points, your existing understanding is very, very important. And when you are straight away coming into this, you will run away from SAP FICO. Am I correct?
Sir, why you have given tax code is not equal to blank, even though if you have not given it, will give those that field in the table level, right?
How many I will get now?
180.
180. But I know what I want to see, right? Accordingly, I have put my filter. Always don't look in the dump. You know what you are going to look at. Accordingly, you apply filters so that you get minimum data for you to get your information. Yes or no? Whatever the information that you are looking for, accordingly you need to apply the relevant filters on any report, on any table. We are not users, right, to take the full dump and then control F find this, that. The way you are searching as a consultant, the way a user is searching the data, there should be a difference, right?
It means we are deselecting all the fields. We are choosing the fields which we only wanted.
Yes, field I want system to display where there is a tax code. Wherever there is no tax code, they will not be part of my output. Okay, this tax account determination tables are clear.
Clear, sir.
Posting data will go to B set. GL account data will go to what?
T030K.
T030K. Tomorrow somebody will ask you which table will store tax account determination. They will not believe you, they will not be convinced until you tell T030K. Can you manipulate your interviewer? Can you create any story here?
No.
T030K, they will keep quiet, they'll go to next question. Anything other than T030K, and sometimes people will tell big stories. But in that story, nowhere T030K will appear. And if you put T030, then they'll put then where FIMM integration will store. Again, you will tell T030. How you will differentiate between these two? They will create confusion in your interview. Wherever possible, you know that these are the possible questions that they might create confusion. Be well prepared on those areas. Similarly, withholding tax. For withholding tax, where data will go?
T059.
No, transaction data. This is B set.
With
I'll
item.
put
Underscore
with
item.
only.
Underscore item.
Withholding tax, info per withholding tax and FI line item.
Yes.
What is the table? With underscore item. Clear? You will get to know these details here.
So in
Any
the VSEC level,
complications
we
here?
don't get all the taxes, withholding and these will be done. All
Those
the
tables
taxes
are
will
not
be
used for tax reports. You get there, but those tables are not used in any tax report. If you are working on any tax report, for sure you'll have to work on the tax report, which is majoritarily custom report. And we have to sit with the ABAP, give them the requirement logic. In that situation, you must know what table to be referred. BSEG you should never tell. Even in your interview, never tell BSEG for tax.
So,
But
what
for
is structured?
GLs with tax, we can use VSEC, right? I mean, what all of the GLs having tax code, one we can see through VSEC.
Anything related to tax, strictly go to these tables that I showed now. Not BSEC, not ACDOCA. Okay. That is the reason for specific functionalities we have different tables.
Yes.
Right? You will get everything from ACDOCA, but you don't use ACDOCA everywhere. Simple, you wanted to get to know customer outstanding report. Can I go to ACDOCA?
No.
Though I get the data, but it is not so easy for me to pick the data, because it is difficult for me to pick 2 records from 1000 records, right? Easy for me to pick 2 records from 100 records?
No.
Because if your target is to pick something related to customer, do you have separate tables for customer transactions or not?
Yes.
With a clear segregation, open item, cleared item, BSID, go there, you get whatever you want. You can easily differentiate. If you go to ACDOCA, clear item is also in ACDOCA, open item is also in ACDOCA. How do you differentiate? How do you give the logic to the above? You getting my point? All is in one place, but okay, very good. But how do you differentiate it? What logic you will ask ABAP to write? He will ask you so many questions, right?
Correct.
How do you test everything is working fine? And tomorrow your interviewer will put these questions. Everything will go to ACDOCA, but why? Or if you have any specific requirement like this, which table do you recommend? Your interviewer might ask, and they might ask you to tell the reason why. The only reason is BSEC or your ACDOCA contains 1000 records, BSID or BSID contains only 100 records. Differentiation is very easy because you are picking the data only from the customer exclusive table. Am I correct?
Yes.
You need to take an example, and the point how you are explaining, logic how you are connecting is what your interviewer is looking at you. It's okay even if you are partially correct, no problem. They are not expecting a solution from you, right? They're expecting what is your level of understanding. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
What is your level of understanding on the system? Subject is what they're checking while you're talking. Not that will it work or not if I implement. Nobody is going to implement your answers in the interview. They will only check how you're talking, what you're talking, and to talk at this level, you should have the sufficient knowledge or just like a casual preparation. Because for every point, there is a cross question or counter question. Only if you know what is what, you can answer, you can convince. Otherwise, you cannot. At one point of time, you will surrender. Sorry, please stop asking a question. I will walk out. But when you are preparing properly, you don't need to worry about any interview. In fact, you will enjoy attending interviews. You'll get to know different points. You will see how people are asking a question. You will see how you're convincing the people. You'll get to know different points. It's a learning for you. That's it. If you do not know, no problem. You got to know new point. After interview, find out what is this. Take it in a positive way, not a negative way. Clear it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right, work on this. Now you got sufficient more information to be worked on.
Yes.
On Excel, it looks simple, but when you sit by opening the Excel, you'll have to put more effort, dedicated effort.
Yes.
This cannot be casually completed. This cannot be casually prepared. You have to be serious. Otherwise, you cannot even move forward. Agree with me? This is not something that you can casually sit, let me practice today half, tomorrow half. Nothing will be done. Fine, let
Yes,
me
sir.
stop this recording. The further points we will be discussing in the next session, which means tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll confirm if I'm available or not. I'll confirm by tonight what will be the tomorrow's session. If I'm available, I'll take in the morning. If not, we might be connecting in the evening. All right? Yeah. Bye.
Okay.